was making music with my friends. I just can't wait to be on the road again. On the road again. Do 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 do. We're the best of friends. Do 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 do. Do do do. On the road again. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Listen, I want to talk about being on the road again. The road to what? Not the road to dismissal. Not the road. We're off to the road to Morocco. None of that. I want to talk about the road to love. It's a love night, y'all. I would play him, but I can't play him because I'll get snatched off of this thing. So I'm not gonna play him. Oh baby. Uh-oh. Oh, by the Sirwalterj show. I'm here. It is the evening edition. You thought you froze, didn't you? You thought you froze. Baby, come on in. Water's fine. On the road again. The water is fine. Yeah. Good to see you, Denise. Good to see you, Andrea Jenkins and Dimitri William Pitts. And Charlton Gale and Oliver and Janae and Promises Manifested and a whole bunch of y'all here. Listen, let's talk about the road. Listen, if you under the age of 18, stay away from the show. Stay away. Stay away, Sherry Hagley. Stay away. Be very afraid. Because it's your bedtime anyway, Sherry Hagley. You still up? You should be under the bed right now, Valencia Dosa. Uh-oh. You too young for this show. Get away. The journey. Zoe, let's talk about this. The journey. So good to see you. Missed you. Now, how many of you get in your car, drive to your destination, and don't look out the window, don't pay attention to the birds or the trees or the flowers and the bees? You don't pay attention. You just get in your car, put on your radio. Some of y'all doing this, all right, and then to work, to the grocery store, to church, to, I don't know, wherever you're going. You just do that, and you pay no attention to you go down the same roads. All right. I bet you 90% of the people who are watching me right here, Regina, right here. Oh, you off tomorrow? So you going to stay up with me? You going to stay up with me? Karen Bell, I bet you. Johnson, Davis, what's up, Doc? All right. Good to see you, man. I wonder. Oh, how I wonder. I bet you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Because your peripheral vision and your memory and hippocampus is used to doing the same thing every single day. You understand what I'm saying? I know, Sherry. I'm trying to tell you. I'm still in the purity class. Yeah. All right. You do the same thing. Y'all are creatures of habits. You do the very same thing in your house and outside your house. Joe Hill's listening. He said he might learn something. I be meaning to pull up Joe's stuff. You know, Joe is an interesting bedfellow. He ain't my bedfellow, but he's an interesting fellow. Okay. Let me find it. I keep it near. I keep Joe's work near because. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Joe got this book here. Okay. It's called Sex Begins in the Kitchen. All right. Pay no attention to the white woman on the cover. Okay. Now, this book here, autographed by the great Joe Hill. All right. In 2018, he's my dear Caucasian brother. Hey, you know, worse things could happen. Okay. And this book here is kind of salacious. All right. It's probably the way we need it to written. It need to be written that way. All right, his chapter 1 talks about dating doesn't end with I do. This book looks like it's going to be exciting. Dating doesn't end with I do. I'm using this book as an analogy here because there's something about the journey that y'all are missing. I think Amber said something I saw here. It's called living on autopilot. Yep, that's the problem with y'all. You're living on autopilot and on everything that you do. But dating doesn't end with I do. Security in a haunted house, chapter 2. Chapter 3, chivalry did not die in feminism. He says, chapter 4, the lost art of conversation. Chapter 5, those just because tokens. Chapter 6, just looking for some touch. Chapter 7, work that vacuum, boy. Work that vacuum. 8, flattery will get you everywhere. Number 9, allow her to fly. Number 10, learning how and when to fight. 11, the other 3 words she needs to hear. And it goes on and on. Listen, y'all, it's a good book. I didn't come here to sell a book, but I wanted to let y'all see the concept of there is a journey even in marriage as it is when you're discovering someone for the first time. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Today on my way to drop off my ballot, I noticed the trees on it. Look at that. See, Karen Bell, that's important. That's so important. That is important. Those trees, God put them trees there for a reason, and he's showing off and y'all just ignore it because now you saw the tree and you just ignored it. All right. And he's like, pay attention to my work, my handiwork. And you know it. So you like you're stiff necked like the children of Israel who he delivered them from the grips of Pharaoh and dried up the water in a sense, parted it, let them walk on dry ground, and 2 million people at least were saved. All right. And then they begin to complain. For real though, buddy, for real. The journey. Oh, it looks quite cozy there. Come on. I had to do this back. Hey, I had to go to my love room for y'all. All right. I want Jesus to set me free. Yeah. I got you, my friend. I got you on that. Okay. We need to find a way to inbox each other. Okay. Let's find a way to inbox each other. All right. Go to my email, gifted friends, the number 1. Somebody put my email there. Gifted friends number 1 at Gmail. That one. Yeah. Let's talk. The Bible taught me everything I need to know about the bedroom. The Bible did that. The Bible did? Really, Sherry? Can you share that Bible with me? Sherry, you a mess. Share that Bible with me. She cracking up. Good evening. Good to see you, Grace. So amazing. Amazing Grace. All right. Right there. So let's talk about this, shall we? Okay. If you can't handle it, don't stay here. Don't stay here. You meet somebody for the first time, or you've been seeing them in the room. Yeah, you've been on your job at the. Remember the show I did? Well, I talked about ladies drop a hint. Remember that? I says there's a brother that you like. Okay, Amber, it's Gmail. Gifted friends 1 at Gmail. There's a brother that I like. I'm sorry. I get. Rewind that. Throw that out. File 13. There's a brother that you like. Okay. You don't know. You waiting on him to approach you. And guess what? He waiting on you to approach him. You're like, that ain't the lady's job. My mama, my grandmama told me never to do that. Never about the milk and buying the cow and all these phrases. All right. Cute. But the ones who keep using them phrases, them phraseologies, are the one who are miserable. They miserable. They either miserable in a marriage or they are miserable single and alone on the couch eating bonbons, watching Oprah shows, okay, watching some reality shows, wondering when the man gonna knock on the door, ring the bell. He ain't coming. Why? Because you too holy. You're too holy. All right. You're the lady in waiting. All right. And I keep telling y'all, the brother is looking at you from across the room and he's saying, can you drop me a hint? I'm tired of chasing. All right. I want to chase, but I need to make sure that I'm not wasting too much time and energy trying to chase something that don't want me. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Drop a hint, baby. Drop it. Drop it. I need to see it. Good to see it, Carolyn Weeks. Drop a hint. Somehow, some way, drop it. Because if you don't, I don't know what to do. Look at the snake, the serpent. Y'all call men snakes and dogs. Y'all call us all kind of animal kingdoms. I don't understand that. But the snake, the venomous snake, do not spit its poison, its venom in everybody that it bites. Come on, Johnson Davis. You better preach this. You better preach. You better preach this, Johnson Davis. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? The snake only puts venom in that which he or she considers a deadly threat. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why? Because it's too expensive for a snake to produce poisonous venom in its body. It takes too long. It's too expensive for him. So he has to preserve it. Snakes are the greatest preservationists. They preserve it. And so if somebody walk by them, they'll scare them by, they'll jump and they'll leap and they'll bite your leg, but they ain't spitting venom in there because you just walk by his eggs, okay? But if you turn around and look at him in a way that he realized that it's my life or your life, he gonna kill you. And all that venom that he produced all week is going to be in your leg or your arm or your neck. You're going to lose that battle. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is the man in whom y'all called a snake, a low down, dirty snake. It's expensive for him to chase you. Because if you let him into, or if he realized that you never wanted him, that hits him heavy. Men can't take rejections. We can't. We don't know how to do it. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Our sacrilegious. We have to curl up like a snake sacrilegious. Okay. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Nothing wrong with leaving him some bread and crumbs. Yeah, we did that show, Patricia. You remember that? No point in chasing something. Yeah, come on. Pisses here, y'all. Pisses here. Her birthday's over. The birthday celebration is over. All right. Y'all put the balloons down. All right. Stop all the wine, women song. Stop it. Pitts is back at work. She's back at work. It only spits venom when he is threatened. Come on. Brother Deacon got I hate shouting Gail. I hate when she comes. Where was I? Oh, y'all understand what I'm saying? All right, so drop a hint. Now, let's talk about the journey once the hint is dropped. All right. So I'm walking by and then, oh, ma'am, you drop. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have a pocket. So you come here often? That's how it starts. That's the subtle hint. And he like, oh boy, I fell for it, but I'm gonna enjoy what? The journey. Come on, man. The women today, they just want to, they call you today and then they in the bed with you today. All right. It should never be that way. It should never be that way. All right. Because then you're just a piece of meat to him. You're girl A in my book. All right. Since we talking about books. All right. Right here. The 4 women that men desire. Okay. All right. It's in that book. Girl A. That's all she is. Her body is her. It's her. When I end the show, I let this white woman tell you about each girl. All right, now notice what she's going to say about Girl A.
Girl A. Sex is her superpower. This woman got skills, but adds no value to him. Girl B. Her brains and beauty.
Superpower. Her body, sex, is her superpower, but she adds no value to him. I can't take this. This is too much. I ain't even ate dinner yet. Okay? Did you hear that? Then she goes to girl B, the mistress, and guess what she does for him? Well, let's see. I guess I have to start over. Hold on.
Girl A. Sex is her superpower. This woman got skills, but adds no value to him. Girl B. Her brains and beauty is her birthright. She's his eye candy and his arm piece. Girl C. She's his mama, his teacher, his better half, his soulmate, and the apple of his eye. Girl D. She's dangerously desperate. She's his thin line between love and hate, and his fatal attraction. All that and more.
Did you hear how she broke that girl down? Girl B especially? Brains. Her beauty. It's venomous. It's like kryptonite. Her beauty just overtakes him. That's girl B. All right? But at least with girl B, there's a journey to her. It's not much of a journey to girl A, but girl B, there's a journey. But girl C, all right, his main squeeze, all right, that's probably either his wife, or that's the woman that he wants to marry, or that's the woman that's changed his whole life. The journey with her is the greatest journey. It's the longest journey. It's the most intriguing journey. And it is when you're driving down the street and they put up some new stuff. That's a new garden that you never noticed. You decide to go to work and not go down Michigan Avenue. You decide to go down State Street, and you never been down State Street before, and you driving like, wow, I didn't even know this stuff was over here. Y'all understand? You're late, Bronson. I don't understand how you could be late. I just talked to you like not too long ago. How you late? Huh? Okay. So it's still daylight in your Hey man. I'm out of town, man. I'm on the West Coast. It's still daylight out there. Okay? Now, what was I saying? What was I saying before I read somebody's stuff? Can somebody remind me what I was getting ready to say? What I was saying? I was talking about what was I talking about? Okay, I guess I gotta start something new. But wait for it. I hate my Boy, y'all be reading my mind. Y'all be reading the mind. Because that show was coming, Deatrice. You a prophet. You a prophetess? Did you get your prophet license from Xavier too? Huh? Yeah. What was I saying? You said we are what? Concubines. What? What? I didn't say that. Oh, yeah. Girl C. Thank you, Valencia. I knew somebody was listening. She's saved. Valencia, she's saved. All right. Girl D's journey is long. Oh, I was talking about going down a road that you never gone down before. And it's so beautiful. Somebody put something in the road that you never traveled down before. And the view is absolutely beautiful. Okay, the journey to your job now is more interesting than it was when you was traveling down Michigan Avenue. This is how relationships should be, because then you've got a beginning point to remember. When you need to bring up small talk, you remember that. You walk in the room, you and your girl or your boy or Eddie, and you hear a song. All right, I'm gonna test y'all out here. If you hear a song that you both heard when you first met, okay? If you both walk in a room where there's music playing and you hear a song that you heard when you both met, what are you going to say to each other? I'm going to test you old heads out there especially. What is the typical saying? Can y'all tell me? I'm not even going to start it, because if I start it, you're going to get it. What is it, y'all? Come on. What is it? Don't make what? Don't wake me. I'm dreaming. Oh, that's good. Huh? What is the thing that he or she says when they both hear that one song? All right. There's a memory there. I know Facebook is a little slow, but I'm waiting. The journey is how relationships should be. Yes. What? There it is. Worried mama said it first. They're playing our song. That's it, Pitts. Our song. That's it. Our song. That's it. There it is. And then what happens? What happens is then you begin to think about the journey. I'm trying to tell y'all. Vanessa, good to see you, Dallas. All right? Baby, you remember when? Come on. That's our song. You're going to remember every feeling that you had when you, that's it, met. Remember that song, Jackie says? That's important. If y'all don't have a song together, then what were you doing to get to the point of where you are right now? What did you do in the journey? All right. Was this just a quick pickup and then boom, y'all was married, or y'all became someone, whatever y'all are right now? Or did you allow the journey to linger long? Okay. I'm not telling you have a long relationship before you get married or become engaged. I'm not saying 2 years, 3 years, all that stuff. But there should be you should decide in your minds and your hearts that let's extend this thing as much as possible. How do you do that though? Well, you've got to create this journey. Just like a map. You map out your journey from Chicago to Florida. You map it out. Before we was flying all over the place, we was driving. And we pulled out the road map. There was no GPS. There was no cell phones, all right? There was no Google Maps and all that stuff. You pulled out the map. And then and my dad's map, had a whole bunch of pencil marks in it, all right? And then you even knew how many miles it was from Jacksonville, Florida to Daytona Beach, Florida, okay? You took a pencil, all right, and it told you from here to here how many centimeters it is. It told you how many miles it is. You knew which way was east, west, north, south. You knew how long it would take if you was driving 60 miles an hour from the mile markers on the expressway. You understand? There's a mile marker that says 53. And if you at 53 and you're traveling 60 miles an hour, by the time you get to mile marker 54, that tells you that is a mile. You have traveled a mile by traveling at 60 miles an hour. And that's how you was able to clock your way, time your way to your destinations by the mile markers. The mile markers was also used to, if you were stranded on the expressway, you pay attention to the last mile marker and the mile marker that's coming up so that the truck can find you. You understand what I'm saying? Very important. My father taught me all this stuff. And I use that as an objective on how to date and create these memories. The chase precedes the journey, but continues during the journey. Come on, Joe, to the hill. AAA, my dad goes, yeah, come on. I'm trying to tell y'all. So, you drop your hanky. I pick it up, and you say, you come here often? Bam! In walks the chase. You did your job, lady. You already did your job. Your job is not to be chased. Not to chase. Your job is to sit put and let him know I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I'll be sure. First album was our songs. Oh, what? Valencia? What? I gotta Google that. Yep. Here's what you doing. I'm hungry. He like, well, I got the money. I can feed you, baby. I can feed you, okay? And then the conversation happens, and y'all sitting there talking about whatever. So not only are you chasing, but interchangeably you chasing and you're creating a journey. A journey to where? I don't know. That's the glory of the journey, is you don't know where you're going. That's the excitement of the journey. That's not a sadness or a discouragement. That's not if you put it in music genres, it's a comedy. It's a thriller. It's action. It's a drama. You understand? It's a period piece. It's a chick flick, okay? It could even be a horror story. All right? But you create that as you go along. And that journey, how long does it last? Nobody knows, because the journey is really not supposed to end. They just transfer to another step of a journey, like a good movie franchise like Star Wars had the first one, then there's the sequel, and then there's the part Tress, okay? And then they keep going up, and then 20, 30 years later, they decide to go back and call it a prequel. Y'all don't understand how this is working. So me and the woman, we are creating this journey. How long it's going to last, I don't know, and I don't want it to end. I want the journey to continue. So I began to slow drive. That's how I drive, and people I get on people's nerve when they're in the car with me because I do the speed limit. Why? Not because so much that I don't want to break the law. Because everybody in Chicago who's on the Dan Ryan, everybody drives 80 miles an hour on the Dan Ryan. If you live in Chicago, you know what I'm talking about. You understand? So it's not about breaking the law. It's about enjoying the scenery. When I moved to South Dakota, I didn't want to fly. I wanted to drive. Now, of course, I had to drive because I had luggage. But every time I went to South Dakota, I didn't fly. I never flown. When it was time for me to come back home to visit the kids and the family, everybody, no, I wanted to drive, even though it was 13, 14 hours. Why? Because I wanted to soak in the journey to my destination. You understand? And the first time I drove to South Dakota, I was a little nervous because I had never driven west. Go west, young man. I never driven that far west. So I got on the road, and in Illinois, you travel due north. And you keep going north, and you're going through familiar territory. Close your eyes and drive, all right? That's a. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. That's a hyperbole. But you close your eyes and you're driving because it's all familiar territory. But when I got up into the Wisconsin area, an area that I wasn't too familiar with, I've traveled towards Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee is a very pretty, beautiful town, depending on what side of town you're on. All right, and as you're traveling upwards, you're seeing the beauty of the Midwest that you may have never seen before. You go up there near General Mitchell Airport, okay, and then what happens is the GPS says turn left, go due west, and it dips you left on I-90, I think it is, and then you're traveling west on your way to a state, a real cold state where Prince made his living, called Lake Minnetonka. you have to wash in Lake Minnetonka. All right, anyway, you're going towards Minneapolis, Minnesota, and you're going that way, and then you begin to see the beauty of the American lands. And you're traveling through Minnesota, and then you're going, and then you enter over to the border into what's called South Dakota, right? South Dakota, you own that thing forever. You get excited. I got so excited because I crossed over the borderline into South Dakota, and I'm thinking, wow, I can't be that far. And then I look at the GPS, and it says I had another 6-7 hours. Well, what the? I got to be on this thing that long? Good Lord. Because Rapid City is on the end of South Dakota. So I'm traveling through all of this land that seems to be barren. All right, it's just cows and bulls and periodically deer, and it's no life. But I see. Well, green acres. That's all I saw. Okay, I saw Petticoat Junction. That's all you saw out there. All right, and you saw windmills, and you saw barns, and you saw cabins, and outside of that, nothing. Just nothing for miles and hours, and you get bored. So now you got to create something to keep you alive and awake on that long and winding road. Lead me back to your door. Y'all don't know about that. All right, hours and hours and hours, and then the sun is setting, and I'm like, man, where am I going? This don't make no sense. And then as the sun was setting, something amazing happened on my journey, my first travel to South Dakota. As I left a little town, big town called Sioux Falls. I got out of Sioux Falls, all right, and I'm driving, and then it's telling me that Rapid City is near. Uncle Joe is moving kind of slow. Okay, it's telling me, the GPS says, all right, Rapid City is near, it's near. Then I turn but it says the Badlands is near. And then as I'm getting close to the Badlands, I look over to my right, look up to my left, and I see these rough terrains. All right, little small mountains, okay, in sorts, but they're hills. That's why they call it the Black Hills of South Dakota. They're rough, all right. And I said, I heard about these Badlands, and so I pulled off the road and went up into, I forgot the name of the city, okay, but that's where the Badlands is, right? And I pulled up in there, and I walked, and I looked over that vast, barren land, and I saw probably the most amazing sight I had ever seen in my entire life. If you ever been to the Grand Canyon, I've never been there. All right, so they tell me how beautiful it is. I didn't need the Grand Canyon at that time. I saw the Badlands. Do a Google search on the Badlands. And then I started reading the history of the Indians and how they had to survive in that Badland because the winds of South Dakota is treacherous. It's cold. There's no trees blocking the cold winds like Chicago. There are no houses and no tall skyscraping buildings. It's just nothing out there, and the wind is thrashing on their bodies as they put up the teepees and what have you, okay? And the buffalo are out there running wild. And it's just curvatures and everything. It's the most beautiful sight you ever want to see. God was showing out in the Badlands. I said, wow, I'm creating a journey here. I'm creating it. You have to always put into it what you want out of it. You make sure to change the oil, good tires, batteries, 3,000. Come on, man. Wash your car. Come on, man. Enjoy your car. Enjoy your ride. Bless you late? Can y'all tell Blessed Life to go sit in the corner? I can't understand why Blessed always late. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan. Just give me that countryside. That's exactly it. Yeah. And that's what was happening to me. And then this would happen. It was another amazing sight. I never thought I'd see something like this before. The road was going up, and we traveled over a bridge, or it was just me. So I traveled over a bridge, and the bridge was going this way. And below the bridge was this beautiful body of water, all right, leading to North Dakota, okay? And then as I'm going up, of course, whatever is the miles ahead of me has dropped down because your road is going up. Y'all understand? Y'all took in geography. Anyway, you taking that before, right? Okay. And then here's what happened. As the sun was setting, now in Chicago, it's already dark. But the further west I travel, the more the sun is still up. So it was 10 o'clock at night, and the sun was still shining. I was amazed by this. And as the road went down, the sun that was buried in the ground rose from the ground before my eyes, and it was rising like that. And this great city was rising with it as I was traveling, and then my eyes started tearing up because I said, oh my God. Geography. Thank you, Pitts. I said, oh my God, what are you showing me? In my travel to another city, what are you showing me? It was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. And that was many years ago, and I can't get that vision out of my sight. And every time that it was time for me to go back to Rapid City, I traveled down that road because there's only one expressway to go there. And I was waiting for that particular site. I decided not to travel at night because I would have missed it. So I had to travel early in the morning. So by the time I got there towards the evening, that same vision of the sun rising with the view of, and the city following behind it. I said, this is prophetic. This is straight scripture. The New Jerusalem was rising up. Why? It wasn't the sun that was rising. Hit me here. It wasn't the sun that was rising. It's called apparent motion. You see, it seems like as you're traveling east in the morning that the sun is in your face and is rising in the east. And when you're leaving from work at nighttime, it seems like the sun is going down in the west. But that's not what's happening. The sun doesn't move, although the sun does expand, but it's not moving. You're moving. It's called apparent motion because it appears that the sun is moving, but the earth is moving. It's on an axis. and it's turning and it's waiting on the sides of the sun is taking a tan. The earth is getting a suntan, and it's trying to make sure that it's getting every part of his body is even, so it turns on an axis. And, the sun is on my back. All right, that's what the sun is doing. So as I was traveling down the road, the sun was rising from the bottom. The sun wasn't moving, I was moving. What's my point here? Are you moving? Y'all are together. Who's moving and who's standing still? Huh? In order to see a beautiful journey and experience that journey with each other, when you hear the song played and you says, that's our song, when you say that on one accord, then comes the talks of the memory. Oh, you had that dress on. And then that song comes on. Oh, yes. What's it called? You rode in Paris. I rode in Greece. You wore the blue. I know I wore white. Oh yes, I remember it well. That's the song. You nerds out there don't understand what that is. Was that Gigi? Was that the movie Gigi? Me MGM. Okay, I'm talking to young people here. What I'm talking about? Okay, she's like, he's saying, yeah, I remember. I had red socks on. She says, no, it was blue. Oh well, the pants was the jeans. She said, no, it was black slacks. Oh yes, I remember it well. All right, and so when you hear the song, you see that he can't remember, but she remembers. Okay, and then when they get through with the song, it's like, oh yeah, at least we have memories. Yeah, what's that, Gigi? Oh yes, I remember it well. Yeah, is it Gigi? Yeah. Thank heavens for little girls. Great song. Okay, if men would approach sex as a journey and not just a destination, their wives would be frequent flyers. Some of the best spots are off the beaten path. Joe Hill done woke up, y'all. I was waiting for Joe Hill to wake up. He done woketh. He woketh. So there it is. The journey to the woman is a long and winding road, maybe. Or the road might be narrow and straight, like how Jesus was talking about, broad is the way, narrow is the gate, and all these. Okay, all right. But your journey to the woman could be the same way. It may be winding to get to it, but at least you traveling and you working to get to her. Or maybe it was a straight road to her. You come here often? Bam! There it is. Now create the journey. Start the imagination from rolling. And guess what? You don't need no money to create journeys. You don't need no money to do that. Don't need it. I remember all the songs because he would sing to me every, ooh, Valencia, go ahead with your bad self. Yes, Maurice Chevalier, there it is. Come on, Terry Lockhart, okay? Yes, that's the whole thing. You don't need money. When I was married, I talk about my marriage a lot, so it's to help y'all out, okay? And I remember sitting on the couch with her and watching TV and eating, I don't know what, she fed me dinners, okay? And then she asked me this question. Some of y'all are new to the show, so I'll say it again, all right? She asked me the question. She says, hey, baby. I said, yes, baby, as I'm eating her food. She said, what are some of the most memorable times with me and you? I said, oh, yes. I remember it well. I remember when I spent $1,000 and we took a plane down there to Lake Tahoe. And then I remember seeing the horses and I said, let's ride the horse together. And so I paid another $50 and we rode the horse for about 40 minutes. And then we went to this 5-star restaurant. I think the bill was about $200. And we ate caviar and okay, all this stuff. Oh man, when I got through with her, I said, yeah, I was nailing it, boy. She said, oh, okay. Yeah. I remember all that. I said, okay, baby, let me ask you a question. She said, yes. What was the most memorable moments for you and I? What would you consider the most romantic? She says, we're doing it now. I wanted to scream like a little like a little girl. I wanted to faint because she got me. She hit me in the gut. Because me being a man, I was thinking that the woman was expecting all of the lavish living and high spending and, taking you on exotic trips and eating caviar, okay? And she like, none of that impressed me. She says, you knew I was a simple girl when you met me, but you want to impress me like the world, like the children of Israel wanted a king because other nations had a king. I don't need a king. I want my man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that hurt me. I hurt. She hurt me where it hurts. Ooh. And this is why, ladies, y'all keep calling yourselves queens. Okay, I get it. Okay, all right. Be a queen. All you want to be queen. Be queen till you're all queened out. But guess what? The brothers don't want a queen. The brothers don't want a queen. They don't want a queen. Why? Queens are high maintenance. I'm in trouble. Queens always want to be worshipped and glorified 24 hours a day. To put the scepter right there and bow to her. She wants to be serviced, okay? Spoiled brat. She's a queen or princess. Both of them will make you single for the rest of your life. Queens and princesses. I'm in trouble. But a brother, who do he want? He want his lady. He want his wife. He want his main squeeze. And main squeeze means that's his only one. All right. So when I say main squeeze, I ain't talking about the way y'all made it. All right. He want his C7. He want his exclusivity. He want that which he can conquer. Now he'll serve you and he'll praise you. He'll do all that stuff. But when you come into queendom in yourself, that's why these girls are marrying themselves. They're having marriage ceremonies and she's marrying herself. Why? Because she is a freaking romantic narcissist. That's all she's looking for, is somebody to recognize her. So she does a wedding ceremony and marry herself. How dumb and stupid are you? I'm in trouble. Y'all will never share this show. But the man, let him call you my queen. Don't you call yourself his queen. Let him give you the names, because if he create the names, then he has, it's his. He has the possession when he creates it. If you let a man be a man, then he will conquer that which is his. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let a man be a man, and then he will conquer that which is his. That's why I tell these brothers, if you're going to marry a woman who already got a house, got a car, everything in her name, you got a problem coming your way. Why? Because you moved into everything that she owned and you got nothing. So when it's time for you're fighting or separation and all this stuff, or dissimulation and so on, discord and all this stuff, guess what? You ain't got nothing. She always has the upper hand. It's no 50-50 in that relationship. It's 60-40. Maybe 70-30. She got the 70, you got the 30. And what's your 30? Just your body. That's probably all you good for. Because girl A, her body is her superpower. Well, you moved into a situation like that where she has everything. Your body is your superpower. That's all you worth, is 30% of a penile system. I said that. I wasn't even thinking about that, and I said it just like that. Okay? That's all you got. So I tell his brother, listen, if any way possible, if somehow, some way, if she already have an established home, go down there to the bank. Fix your credit, man. Fix your credit. I can help you do that. I can rise your 400 to 750. And if you got 400, you ain't worth you ain't worth being in her house. All right? Go down there to the bank and say, listen, put my name on this mortgage. Put my name. I need ownership on this house. Now you can put mine right next to hers, but put my name on that mortgage. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And you can go ahead and let her have the lights bill in her name. That's fine. But you put the gas bill in your name. Put the water bill in your name. Put my name on that car note. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh no, this here belong to us. Yeah, you bought the house early in life before I met you, all right? So I ain't gonna buy another house and put us in another mortgage debt, okay? So I'll move in with you, but you best believe I'm going down into the bank. And you put my name on there, and not only is my name gonna be on there, I am either gonna pay half of the mortgage or I'm paying all of it. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm paying all of it so that I can have some ownership in this relationship. You understand? Now, if I would prefer, like Valencia Doja says, you two need to go buy a house together. It's best that way. This way, now you both got 50-50. You did something. You created a journey. I don't think y'all understand the name of the show. Do y'all remember the name of the show? Because I don't remember it. I don't remember the name of the show. All I know is I'm talking about a journey. Create the journey and create it together. No one should have a greater journey than the other. Create those journeys together. All right, I can't do anything about your memory and your mind and the creativity of your tools inside when I'm not in your presence. I have no control over that. But when y'all together, create something, and you don't need money to do it. So that my wife says, what we're doing right now, sitting on this couch watching TV, is the greatest moment in our relationship. And I said, baby, you're the greatest. Oh my God. I finished that dinner though, because that girl was a chef. I finished that food, but I cried at it. I sure cried at it that night. I'm like, girl, you got me. I could have saved a lot of money though. Huh? I could have saved a lot of money, huh, baby? I could have saved a lot of money, couldn't I? I didn't have to take you to Lake Tahoe. I could have just had a trip right here, a staycation on this here couch. I don't understand that. I could have even saved 15% by switching to Geico. We got State Farm. What the heck is this? Why am I paying $500 a month for some insurance? I don't understand that. I could have saved 50%. You could have helped. You could have helped me, baby. All that money I spent on you, steaks and okay. I was learning French. I took up a Rosetta Stone and her brother Pookie Stone, and then her uncle Sly and the Family Stone. I took up all that stuff. I was trying to learn every French word I could find. But you know, I'm slow. I don't even know English yet. I'm ill to the illiterate. I can't even spell illiterate. I don't know if it's with one L or two L's. I don't know. Is it ILLETTTTT like y'all speak in tongues? ETTDIDDIC? I don't know how to do that. I could have saved that money. We could have built something great together. We could have built a bigger couch. This couch is too small for the two of us. We can't even lay here and do nasty things. We grown, ain't no kids in the house. We could have done the nasty on this couch, but my back ain't too good. I got an arch on my back. Okay, my bone didn't grow right. Okay, all right. Sometimes they think I'm pimping. I ain't pimping. My back hurt. So I could have put some money. I could have went down into Couch Emporium, all right, or R.M. Smythe, or you say Smith, or one of them guys, and bought a longer couch, and we could have lied on the couch and had couch love. But no, I spent $10,000 to go to Lake Tahoe. I don't even know what a Tahoe is. Huh? Is that an Indian name? What's a Tahoe? We went to Lake Tahoe. I never saw Tahoe. I never saw Tonto nor Tahoe. Usually when I live in Chicago, I've seen a lot of holes. Ray had a hole. Pookie had a hole. I've flown all them hours to see Tahoe. Never saw it. Never saw a pole. Never saw that hole. Never. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I had an out-of-body experience. I kept thinking about all the money I could have saved. I have a 31-year-old, beautiful journey. Ooh, 31 years, doing hard times coming. Ooh, Valencia, I'm calling your husband tonight. I want to see his resume. Scoliosis of the spine. Yeah. That every time. Aunt Jessie lived to be 99 years old. Uncle Richard lived to be 88. Okay, tell me about Aunt and Uncle Richard and JJ, what their name is. Okay, why are you telling me about them? What they do together? They created a journey too? Did they? Because right now all I saw is just their age. You ever seen anybody on the funeral, on the obituary? I can't even spell obituary. Obituary. That's all I can go, as far as I can go. Because I'm illiterate. I can't spell that. But you ever seen where it say born 1929? Then it say died 2020. And then when you open it up, the obituary is one paragraph. That's it. He's born 1929. He found the Lord Jesus at an early age. He worked at Ma and Paul Kettle's barn shop on the corner of 5th and Main in a little town called Belzoni, Mississippi. He had a bunch of friends. And he loved to go fishing. And he voted in every election. And then he died. Nothing. He lived that old. Yeah, he was 99 years old. Really? He loved fishing. Okay. Was there a journey somewhere? Yeah. He had some friends. He worked down there. Shamika, don't say nothing. Shamika, shh. Don't tell nobody. You gonna crack the code, Shamika? Don't crack the code. A little too far with the whole part. Thomas Bellany, I asked y'all. I said, listen, if you can't handle this show, don't stay here. Don't live here. Don't watch this show. But no, if you heard the whole part, you didn't hear the beginning of my read the fine print part. Yeah, poor obituary writers. The obituary man, he charged $500 for that obituary. One paragraph. Yeah, one. Y'all real? I'm sorry, Bridget. I'm sorry. I ain't ate yet. Do I need to call the people? I ain't ate yet. I don't care what y'all saying. Y'all still about 70 people here. I don't care. Leave. leave my premises. Okay. All right. So, as I close, because I know the clock keeper was getting ready to create a journey too. I don't want to have a Methuselah obituary, oldest human alive, but all we know is he lived, died, but his father Enoch walked. Bridget! I hate when Bridget come over here. I hate when he come over. We are all about the staging and intervention. Like I said, it does not, money come on, walk on the beach, picnics together, you can, dinner, candle spent, come on, Valencia. Again, I'm calling your man tonight. I don't care what time it is, I'm calling him. Hey, sir, is that really a firm back? I hate the actress too. I do a lot of hating tonight. This show for the frowning in front. Yeah, if you're too holy, you can't. I told y'all can't hang around this show tonight. It's Monday night. Y'all need to watch Theology Thursday, where I speak in tongues and lift both my hands and evoke everything that is holy. Okay, Monday night. I'm sorry, and don't come to my show on Friday nights when I do my 1970s show. Don't do it. Because some of you too holy. You can't handle it. You can't handle it. You can't handle it. That's why some of y'all are miserable. Why y'all miserable? Because they told y'all you can't listen to secular music. You can't watch certain TV shows. You can't listen to you can't play card games. You can't play Connect 5. You can't play Monopoly. You can't roll marbles. You can't marble not. You must be born again. I heard it all. Hello, walls. That's why y'all miserable today. Y'all gonna get to heaven all right, but sure you gonna get there all boring, just boring. They can't handle the truth. Loneliness sets in real fast. I'm exciting. Love bold. Exciting and new. I got friends who are like me. Exciting. I could be deep. That's why y'all come to my show, because I get deep. And I know the word of God. I know it. Oh, man. But don't catch me after dark. Don't worry now. I'm not going to be out there doing all that sinning and stuff, but I'm going to have some fun. Right. Effie said, just Jesus. Y'all too deep for your own underwear. You can't smell your own fart. That was a rebuke. I didn't laugh after that. You stank. I need you to know you stank. You don't think you stank. 11 years old, that he was love. Yeah. It's just love. All right, Sharon Carey's here. Can't go to the movies. Johnson Davis. You can't go to the prom. They say you can't go to the movies because you're sitting in the seat of the scornful. I'm like, you go to church. That's the seat of the scornful too. You know, Betty Ann was sitting here. She was at the party last night. That's Betty Ann. And Mother JoJo, she's mad as a let's see one of them country terms. A junkyard dog? Yeah, she mad at a junkyard dog. And something wrong with her. She's scornful. Why? And I sit in her seat sometimes. Anyway, 2020. We merging ministries and marketplaces. It's called balance. Come on, balance. You better get that balance in there. That's why some of y'all are miserable. No. Come on, Pitts. You can have this whole world. Just give me Jesus. Effie Rolf is here, y'all. Effie Rolf. Something they don't have to tell. You know, yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, some of y'all so deep because I see y'all in some places. And that's why the scandals come out. Them deep folks. The ones who are prophesying and speaking all this stuff, and then scandal. Bam. Yeah, okay. You weren't all as holy as we thought you were. Can we hear the great congregational hymns stand up and I'm not gonna do it. Nope. A man who knows how to journey will make his woman speak in tongues on a Monday. See, y'all can't handle Joe Hill. Can't handle him. Y'all can't handle Joe. Fantasy Island. What's your fantasy? The Saints, now y'all sinning now. Y'all sinning. Calm that down a little bit. I done caused y'all to stumble. And lemon juice. I done caused y'all to stumble. Lord Jesus. Amen. Dance with each other. You're not going to hell if you dance with your... Come on. But listen. I'm tired of you. All right? I'm getting a little bit tired of you making me look bad. You speaking the truth there. It's dark in the movies. I'm trying to help them hope. I'm trying to give them hope, but they so miserable. I bump into so many first ladies out there who talk about how boring their husbands are. All he do is preach. He preach at Sunday. He pray for Mother Johnson. He pray for Deacon Willie and Deacon Willie's wife and kids. He pray, and then he get in the car with me and don't say nothing. Quiet. Nothing. We get to the house and he over there in the east wing of the house. I'm on the west wing of the house. We got two separate beds. He nothing. Elder Jones, help me. Help me. My pastor is too holy. He won't touch me. He won't fill me up, and I'm his wife. Fill me up. Fill me up. He won't do none of that. He won't kiss me. Y'all stop kissing. You stop romancing one another. It's a shame. It's an abomination. Even God says, listen, you who are married, you tend to the things of each other. All right? Y'all take a class from Valencia Doza. She can help y'all out. He said, you who are single, you take care of things. It's all about the Lord. But you who are married, you take care of one another. That's right. Do benevolence. Get you some. How often? Whenever you feel like it. God is saying, don't worry about me. I know you love me. I know it's God first. But if y'all making love to each other, that's me first. That's me first. Be fruitful and multiply. Get you some. All right? And you deep and holy folk tell us, well, I got to go fast to the Lord. I got to put the plate down and go in a 6-month fast and pray and intercede for them. God says, no, you're not. No, did you ask your husband, can you fast? No, well, you can't. You got married, which means it ain't about you no more. It's about us. Go ask him for permission. But I'm seeking you, Lord. What? Go seek your husband. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 7. You never read that before? You never? Then I know you too deep for your own underwear. No, go take care of that man. He haunted. Go in the bath. Go in the refrigerator and get some cream or some strawberries or some. What do you like? What's his favorite? All right, go get that. Warm it up and throw it on him. Okay, and have dinner He gonna say, all right, dinner's on me. Hey, babe, yeah, dinner's on me. Okay? That's in the Bible. I didn't say that. That's scripturing. That's in the Holy Bible. Okay? Dinner's on me. All right? And go and eat until you feel. And then have dessert. Chocolate. Come on, Sherry. All right? Do whatever it's your body. It's your thing. Do whatever you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. Sock it to me. Something's wrong with me. I think I need... Joe Hill, can I go lay on your couch? Huh? I need to talk to you. Ain't you a psychologist? Huh? I need to talk to you. Intercourse between a man and his wife is worship. It's a blood covenant. Come on, Rochelle Corbin. Come on. You better preach that thing. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Walk in the house and prepare his favorite juices and just throw it on him and just say, well, he gonna say it. Dinner's on me. That's it. And eat to your heart's content. Y'all women want a Boaz, but you won't lay at his feet and don't give him. You see what I'm saying? The brothers are excited now. They're here. Teach your kids that the corner of the fridge is not. I done gone. This show is out of control. It's out of control. Maybe you had to. It's out of control. Don't forget, it's two of y'all on this journey. He may need you to take over the driving for a couple of hours while he rested. See what I'm saying, y'all? Buddy Gill got Barbara Gill over there. Let me tell y'all. And boy, they can teach y'all some lessons. Let him drive. And then when he tired of driving, you drive. And then one of y'all put your hands on the steering wheel. I'm just, something's wrong. Something crept up in this room and bit me. You know, something. Blind said we're excited. Something crept up in here. Intercourse is ministry. Ooh, to the we. You better preach it. What about me being horny? Karen Bell, calm that down. Calm that down. It's not time. Read the Song of Solomon. The Shulamite woman said, it's not time. Don't stir it before it's time. She said, we can kiss. He talked about her breasts and all that stuff. She said, not yet. Just wait. All right? Just wait. You can find your man. You can do all the stuff that Song of Solomon say. Some of y'all too deep for Song of Solomon. All right? She said, I know you want this. See, the saints told y'all can't kiss because it's going to stir up some other stuff. Well, that's why the saints was miserable. Now, if you can't handle it, then leave it alone. All right, leave that to the professionals. All right, if you can't handle it. But as I turn to the book of Song of Songs, you see a couple times where she said, "Let's see, did I circle it? I thought I circled it in here." She said a couple times. She said, "Don't touch me there, not yet. It's not time." She said, I want it. Oh, but let's create this journey together. Touch not, handle not, taste not. Not yet. It's that darn fin. I'm gonna cover that fin just for you. Fern. Yes, sometimes you gotta pull over and let your woman ride. See, I told y'all that Joe Hill. Let me remove him from the jumbotron before y'all get too excited. Not Solomon when you be ready to throw that book around. Sheila Ivory. Oh, Sheila. Time to put the nasty away. The single folks can't take it. All right, y'all. Clock keeper has spoken. It's an hour and 2 minutes. I spent a lot of time on this journey. A lot of time. Let's turn to the book. Let's turn. This show has gone so far left. Ain't nothing independent about this show. Fellas, the Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing. If you have a good thing, remember the word says, oh, taste and see. Hi. Thank you, Jesus. That's what you should be saying when you in that room. This Walk in there and look at your wife and say, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Let's just have a terror service. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Be sure and pray before you eat. Don't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you." See, when Eve was formed from Adam, Adam didn't call her Adam 2. Adam part 2. He called her whoa. Whew. He looked at her. He's a whoa, man. He was excited. Yeah. I have a good thing. Come on. Thank Jesus. Go ahead, Lonnie. Go ahead, have a revival tonight. Have a revival on me tonight, okay? Have a revival. Just start praising God. Yeah. Speaking tongues, all kind of tongues. Speaking tongues. Go ahead. Unknown to us. Speaking of unknown to us tongues, okay? A beautiful journey to love. Song of Solomon. It is wonderful. Yeah. Whoa, man. Whoa. Yeah. Bustin' Rhymes says, hoo-ha, got you. All right, let me stop. Let me close the Bible and let me go, because my inbox is about to blow. My inbox is about to blow up. All right, it's already done started. I've been hearing ding, ding, ding all night. They're like, "Brother Jones, are you okay?" I'm fine. You still saved, right? Yeah, I'm still saved, Mother Johnson. All right. Well, I'm not gonna tell you to keep on keeping on, because that's not what you're doing, son. I'm sorry, Mother Johnson. All right, son. All right, shut it down at the 1 o'clock. You got a clock keeper ready, right? Yeah, all right, the Lord giving you the clock keeper. Now use her wisely, all right? Create a journey with the clock. Yes, ma'am. All right, son. Tone it down, son. Yes, ma'am. You doing all right, Mother? I'm fine, but how are you? I'm fine, Mama. I'm fine. The bunker is ready. All right. Buddy got the last word. I love y'all. Hey, if you're on YouTube, take your romantic thumb, a finger, what's that? That's a thumb. Smash the like button and turn it satin sheets. Don't slide. All right? Take care of your spouses at home and thank me in the morning, okay? Thank me in the morning and I'll say, "You're welcome." And strengthen your brother. You know, your brother. He married too. Tell him to rewind the show. All right? See y'all tomorrow. Or not. Bye.
Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Enjoy yourself. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Bye. Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Fellas, does it seem like you can't get a good woman? Ladies, wonder why you can't keep a man? Then read The 4 Women That Men Desire, Volume 1, by Sirwalterj to figure out how to break the cycle. Go to Amazon.com to get your copy today.